Hi, this is David with entry number 475, possibly 76. I'm coming at you here on Monday morning. It's currently about 11:45, actually 11:45 exactly. So today is my, well, let's just say it's my penultimate day with the talk program. This marks the kind of final phase of this part of my life. Tomorrow I'll talk a little more about it, but it's an interesting concept, the idea of finishing something with this degree of finality. I am always surprised at the kind of emotions that are felt when phases of life are kind of advanced and interrupted and broken apart. And at the moment I feel very excited, really, about what kind of the future holds for me. Although my first 6 months here in Korea were not good and set kind of a sort of precedent over how I would feel over the next year, this time has been very special to me, being in this country. I look around the apartment now and I just can remember everything that happened here. Every time, the over 400 times I've made coffee at the little nook to the left of the camera. Every night I've slept in this hard bed, lumpy bed, with the music blaring from downstairs and the random concerts that would be held outside my window. Every time the sun came in and hit my face and woke me up, and it was so cold I could see my breath, and the time I reached into the freezer and felt that it was warmer than the room. These are all times that I'm really going to cherish. And there's a certain, in the beginning I talked a lot about kind of complacency and the dangers of complacency, and I really feel that this kind of moving on from where I've been the last year and a half is really not a complete escapist idea to get away from complacency, but it is, to a certain extent, my time to move on. And it is, I think, an important thing to kind of realize when you've outlived your usefulness at a certain job, or even, dare I say, career. I think it's an important thing to be able to realize that you've kind of done your duty, you've done the job, and it's time to move on. I think the danger of things stagnating and becoming routine is real, and that I think one of the most dangerous emotions you can feel towards anything is resentment. I think it's a lot more dangerous than anger. And once you begin feeling resentment towards a job, that job becomes torture. And I don't want to work here with the talk program until I start resenting it. And I feel like if I had stayed another 6 months here, that danger could have easily become a reality. The last year of goodness, I suppose, has really opened my eyes to how impactful things can be when you enjoy doing them. Now that isn't to say that at times I did feel a bit bored by the lack of mental stimulation, but every day here in Korea is a new day that marks kind of a unique challenge. You know, communication, bills, saving, eating, these things make every day kind of fun adventure. But work, which should be kind of, unfortunately or fortunately, the bulk of everyone's kind of life, has gotten to a point where I feel like I can leave and be settled and not regret anything. It is a very fascinating emotion to kind of feel that kind of draw back into the fray. It is scary leaving something that you know is safe. It is scary leaving something that you know is a lock, a sure thing, and realizing that safety and kind of living within a bubble is, there comes a point where it's not really living anymore, where it's just kind of coasting, and it becomes a necessity to kind of shake things up. There's an idea in evolution, and typically we would think that from something to go to for example, a wolf to a dog takes many years, right, of breeding and selective partnerships and all this. And yes, I think that is very true. And that's what a lot of people would call microevolution. But there are some circumstances where I believe evolution is thrust into occurring. Adaptation through necessity or through some kind of immense change. And that's where you get the idea of punctuated evolution, you get these relatively small moments in time where a species can undergo tremendous change physically, and I think realizing when these times of change need to occur within our own selves is something that is really important and is often overlooked by people. Staying within your safety net is fine, and to some extent is something I want to find eventually. But while I'm the age I am and in this certain circumstance, I feel that it is much better to become a sort of free agent again, rather than live safely within this little talk community. But that's not to say I won't miss it, because I will. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll wrap it up here. Tomorrow I may speak longer, I may speak shorter, but I'll give you a more definitive outlook on my time here in the program. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk with you tomorrow. Bye.